Hello and welcome back to our Python for Data Science series. Today's episode is all about data collections. So, the first step in any data science project, we will cover how to read data from CSV, Excel files, and SQL databases, and introduction to web scraping using BeautifulSoup and Scrapy. And the third one is how to work with API and parse JSON data for dynamic information. At the end of this video, you will be equipped to gather data from various sources for your project. Let's get started. Let's start with the how to read data stored in common file format like CSV and Excel files. So Python's built-in libraries and packages like pandas we already use in our previous videos. So pandas make this process seamless. So first we import our library pandas spd, then read the csv file, set the path for file, mac data csv, paste it here. Now create a data frame, df equal to pd dot read csv file path, and now print the data. Df dot want to show only top 5 rows. If you want to show all the data, then simply use df. So with just one line of code, we loaded a CSV file into a pandas data frame and display the first 5 rows using head function. So this format is perfect for exploring and analyzing your data. Okay, now the next one is read the Excel file. So first we need to check for the Excel file. Okay, so df equal to pd dot read Excel. Now give the list path. If there are more than one sheet, then you need to specify the sheet name like this. Sheet 1. So I have only one sheet, so there is no need to mention the sheet name. Okay, now print the data. Df dot head. First I want to print all the data. Would we get an error during handling of above exception? No module named OpenPyExcel. Okay, so we are missing the package of OpenPyExcel. So first we need to install the package. Pip install package name is OpenPyExcel. Okay, so there are 79 rows and 3 columns in the Excel list. Now I'm removing this one. Okay, now it's working fine. Now I'm just showing the top 5 rows. Similarly, we can load data from Excel spreadsheets. Just specify the sheet name if you are working with the multi-sheet Excel files. Okay, so our next topic is connecting to SQL database. Now, what if your data is stored in a database? So, Python has a library like SQLite 3 and SQL Alchemy for working with SQL database. SQLite 3 and SQL CHEMY. So, let's connect to a database and fetch some data. First, we need to create a database in SQLite. So, I already have the database file. This one database.db. I hope you guys are familiar with the SQLite database and how to create a database. If not, then comment below so I will make a video for SQLite database. Okay, first we need to import library SQLite 3, then connection with the database file. So declare a variable connection equal to SQLite 3 dot connect. Now set the path of the database. So my database path is copy as path name. This is the database.db. Now query the data. So here we use the query equal to. Okay, now we get all the data from the database. Select all from employees. Now data frame equal to pd dot read SQL query. Now it will take two arguments. The first one is query, the third one is connection. Now print the data. Okay, the above exception was the direct cause of the following exceptions. Is not live on difficult execution failed on SQL select all from employees. Okay, so there is a no table with the name of employees. Table name is employee. So here we connected to a SQLite database and executed an SQL query to retrieve data into a pandas data frame. So this approach works for many relational databases like MySQL or PostgreSQL with slight adjustment. Okay, our next topic is web scraping. Our next topic is web scraping. Sometimes the data you need is not in a file or database but on the web. So that's where web scraping comes in. Let's look at two popular tools. The first one is BeautifulSoup and the second one is Scrapy. Now first we use a BeautifulSoup. Okay, first we import our libraries. Import requests. Now run this to check the library is available or not. Now from BeautifulSoup 4 import BeautifulSoup. Now we need to fetch the web page. For example, we open youtube.com and right click on it, inspect element, and check which tag is used. So here the tag is used is E. First copy the YouTube link, give the URL equal to, paste the URL, declare a variable response equal to quest s dot get URL. Now parse the HTML. So declare a variable soap equal to beautiful soap response dot text. The second variable is HTML dot parse. Okay, now extract data titles equal to soap dot find all with a tag. Now run the code. Let's see what happened. Okay, so beautiful soap response dot text. What's the error? Race feature not found. Soap equal to BAUTIFULSOUP. Beautiful soap response dot text equal to requests dot get URL. Okay, so the error with the spelling, it's a parser. Okay, so we try with the h3 tag. Okay, there is a no need print function. So titles. Okay, now here you can see h3 tags related data all fetched by the beautiful soap library. So we can use it for youtube.com as well. Okay, extract with the h2 tag. So this is the h2 related data. So in this example we used beautiful soap to extract all elements from a web page. So web scraping is useful for gathering data from websites, but always check the site's terms of services before scraping. Okay, so our next topic is API and JSON data parsing. So lastly, let's talk about APIs, which allows you to access dynamic data from web services. So fetching JSON data from an API. So first we need import library requests. Okay, now API requests. So for URL, okay, so for getting API, I am using this online API testing tool. So I copied this API and paste it here. Okay, then we use response equal to requests dot get the parameter which is URL. Now parse the JSON. Declare a variable data equal to response dot JSON. Now print data. Now run the code. Now here you can see the data is fetched. So in this example we used the requests library to fetch data from an API endpoint. APIs return data in JSON format, which can be easily parsed and converted to a data frame using pandas. So here you can also change the value, use 5, Now here the data is changed. So I mentioned this link in the description. Okay, now converting a JSON data to data frame. So first we need to import pandas as pd df, declare a variable equal to pd dot data frame, use data results. Now print df dot head. Okay, now here we get error. Okay, so here the syntax error. We use the square bracket here, pass the data. Now here you can see the data is fetched in the data frame. Now we have transformed the JSON response into a pandas data frame for analysis. APIs are a gold mine for getting real-time data. So today we explored how to collect data from various sources. The first one is files, databases, the web, and APIs. So CSV and Excel files are straightforward with pandas. SQL database let you query structured data. Web scraping tools like BeautifulSoup and Scrapy allow you to gather data from websites. API provides a clean, scalable way to fetch dynamic data. In the next episode, we will tackle data cleaning and pre processing, where you will learn how to handle missing data, filter rows, and prepare your dataset for analysis. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials. Let us know in the comments which data collection method you are most excited to try. See you in the next video.